Give it a couple minutes for y'all to join. Give it a couple minutes for y'all to join. Okay, good. Oh, that's right. That is right. I'll have to connect it to my phone. Welcome to the live, everybody. Thank you. Tap that like button. Subscribe to the channel. How y'all doing, man? What's going on? It's been a couple days. Truth Wave, what's going on, brother? Happy sunrise to you, my friend. Hey, listen, speaking of which, listen, you do your meditations at 10 a.m. Eastern, right? Because I was really hoping that you would come to a Kundalini activation we're going to have on Sunday, but it's at 10 a.m. Eastern. I don't know if you're available or not. Me and Luna are doing a group on Zoom, Kundalini activation, but it's 10 a.m. And I'm not sure. I think that might be conflict with your meditation. I'm not sure, though. I was going to message you. It would be awesome if you can come, but I wanted to do the correct 10 a.m. Oh, okay. All right. Never mind then. I think all of them are at around that time. Even on the 13th and the 27th, I think it's also 10 a.m. 7 a.m. Pacific. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, because I was also I forgot that we even had the event, and I had messaged in the group for us to do a live on Sunday, but it's all right. Eric's not around on the weekend because his family's coming into town. So I'm gonna message you in the group about us picking a day next week to get together and do a live or record an episode, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll message you a little later. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the live, man. Thank you for the hearts. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Hello, I think your name is I. How y'all doing, man? Happy Thursday. How are you all feeling, man, with all that is unfolding, at least in America, man? Let me tell you what, man. This is what I've been waiting for 46 years. For the corruption to finally be revealed. And it's starting to come out, man. And it's gonna start on this is the year of disclosure. Let me tell you what, man. And oh my God, the things that are starting to come out. Oh my God. Brace yourself. I mean, for me, I'm not it doesn't surprise me because I knew as a little kid there was so much corruption going on. And humanity was being enslaved. I just knew it as a young kid, you know, and to finally start seeing this actually coming to the light is such a long time coming, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, brother. That's what I'm talking about. I just said that this morning. Get your popcorn ready, man, because it is coming. Oh yeah, bro, this is what we've been waiting for. 46 years. I knew when I was a little kid, man, that this shit was not right. That something was not right, man. I knew it. I knew it intuitively. I knew it just in general. I just woke up as a little kid walking around saying something is not right, man. And now here we go, boy. Let the floodgates open because people are running scared, man, because the corruption's coming out. And where are they going to run and hide? You know what I'm saying? With all the money they've been embezzling and stealing from humanity, basically, you know, and just enslaving us all, you know. Man, oh man, let me tell you what, man. The ones that are just not awake to it are their heads are gonna roll. You know, with the IR, you know, I'm not gonna say the full 3-letter word, but the IR corruption, the CI corruption, the FB corruption. Oh my God, heads are gonna roll when they start seeing where their taxpayer money's been going. That they've been busting their ass 80 hours a week for what? For having to pay, you know, it's like I go back to like where the place where I live, man. I When I lived in South Florida, man, we didn't have this, but I don't know if you guys have this, but when I came to the state that I'm in, I was mind blown that I had to pay property tax on a car. On a car. Like for what? And depending on the value of the car is dependent on how much tax you pay yearly. And it's just like, what in the hell is this? And I'm like, I mean, you don't even know where the money goes, but like, you just have to pay it. But like, you don't know where it goes and why you're even paying it. I still, to this day, I've been here 4 or 5 years. I don't know why I'm paying it. It doesn't even make sense to me. I didn't pay it when I was in South Florida, but I don't even understand it. I mean, if anybody can make sense of that and actually tell me a meaning as to why that is and where it goes, because even if you told me that, I still wouldn't believe it. Because I believe that it's so corrupted. And it even goes back to like property tax on your property. Shit don't even make sense. Like, what are you paying that for every year? For like, as long as you own the property, or as long as, like, for what? Like, do you even see where it goes and what it's being used for? No. And do you even know if it's even true? Man, all of this, man. Like, I was questioning this stuff when I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? And now it's beginning to unfold and unravel. And as I said, man, heads are gonna roll. Like today is like, I will, when I started seeing this stuff, I'm like, oh my God, here we go. It's happening. Like, I am more excited than I've ever been, because this is what we've all been waiting for. And yeah, the people at the top, man, are running scared because, well, I mean, they're going to be, where are they going to run once all of humanity finds out what's been going on and the truth and what they've been doing, like different people. Oh my God. Oh my God. You better run as far away as you can, you know, because, man, there's people that are angry, you know, especially people that have worked like 3 jobs and, you know, 80, 100 hours a week and paying into these systems, you know, and like worrying about if they're going to have food on the table the next day or where their next paycheck's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's horrible. It's horrific. And it's what I came here to do, is spread and change and help wake up humanity, you know, because I've been awake majority of my life. It's not going to shake me or surprise me, anything that comes out, because I've already known it, you know. Yes, basically confirms a certain 3-letter agency has been running around starting conflicts so we can send them out mail. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's part of it. And then, you know, I heard also the 3-letter agency with the C had played a role in the impeachment of the current president, So, man, I mean, and just, yeah, there's things I would really like to say, you know what I'm saying, Truth Wave, and we're going to talk about it on the live, but we're going to obviously have to be very cognizant as to what we say, because, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the whole thing with the 3 buildings in NYC, and how one of them went into the records room in the PENT building, if you know what I mean. Mysteriously went into just that room, you know what I'm saying? And all of that, listen, from what I understand, Elon Musk is using a quantum system, which is so advanced, to track the money, where all this money is, but trillions of dollars have been disappearing to. And he's able to track it with that new agency that Mr. T created, the DOGDE, like the Department of, exactly, the Department of, apparently they're using a quantum system that's so highly advanced that you can trace it in real time. So, like, literally nothing can be deleted or destroyed, essentially. Well, how do you discern? You discern by listening to what feels right within you. Okay? And what resonates with you. And I know for a fact that with all these big, and this one guy that I listened to on YouTube, he talked about a quantum system that he's using, and he said Elon is extremely intelligent, and this system tracks in real time. It can trace everything. So he's tracing it. That's where he traced to the IR agency, the CI, the FB, all the agencies, and people directly in the House and the Senate and the judges and all of it. So let me tell you, there's going to be lists coming out, lists coming out with how much they've been getting kicked back. All of it, the EPST list, the Diddy list, all this stuff is coming out, man. Oh my God, this is like just the beginning. This year is going to be the year of disclosure, my friend. And this year, humanity is going to finally be at peace, man, and abundant, and all of it. As all these things, the dominoes fall, you know what I'm saying? Soon you'll be able to speak those names on this platform without any worry, as most of those will be gone. Yes, exactly. Thank the Lord, right? I mean, how long has this been? Like, it's like, I mean, I'm just 46, man, and it's been going on for 46 years. You know what I'm saying? But this has been going on for thousands of years, where humanity is enslaved, you know? And finally, man, the chains are going to be lifted, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to be free, and we're going to be able to, live in harmony and peace and balance. But back to Hippie G's question, you got to listen what feels right to you. You got to feel when I say these things, right? How does it feel in your body? Yeah, talk to you soon, Truth Wave. I'll send you a message, brother, because I talked to Eric yesterday, and we're gonna figure out a day this coming week, because he's not available on the weekend. So we'll figure out something. Maybe it'll be next Saturday. I got to look at the calendar though, make sure there's nothing that me and Luna are doing. I would really love for you to come to one of these Kundalini activations, man, but it sucks that you do every day at 10 o'clock. We may have to make one a different time, like 10:30 maybe. Because I know you said 10:30. I think it might be too late to change this one to 10:30 on Sunday. I'd have to ask Luna, but I think it'd probably be too late because we already have that time. But anyway, getting back to like Hippie G's question, you know, you just got to feel like when I say the things I'm saying, how does it feel in your body? Does it feel good? Does it resonate with you? Does it not resonate with you? Because some things I say or somebody else says, some of it may resonate, other parts of it may not. But that doesn't mean you discount what they're saying. You just take what resonates and leave the rest, if that makes sense. Elon posted a pic of the symbol and his of power, so him having a quantum computer is not far off. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's him personally having it. He has access to it for the Dodge, what do they call that? Like program or, you know, whatever that, like I don't know the word. I'm trying to get the word for it. Organization, the Dodge organization. I think he has access to it and access to this high level tech stuff that is way beyond stuff that we've even come close to having access to, which is going to unravel the med beds and all these different high tech things that are coming our way. And it's happening, man. The med beds, the overflow of abundance, like once we, what, like the terminology of cutting the head off the snake, so to speak. I mean, it's the year of the snake too. I mean, you know, so pretty ironic, right? But this is what we've been waiting for, man. Disclosure. And that is what I've been talking about for months and months and months and months and months, man. You go back to my other channel, you go back to like last year, I've been talking about this. This year is the year of disclosure. Not only disclosure with all the corruption, but disclosure with contact as well. You know, and this is just signs of like the light at the end of the tunnel, man, that we've all been waiting for. The chains to be taken off and for us to be free, like the whole world, you know. But the body is subject to corruption, so using the body as a filter is not the best. Evidence is better. Sorry, I'm not a snake. What does that mean? Oh, I mean, I'm not saying you're a snake. No, I'm just using it as an analogy, you know, just as an analogy. I mean, no, because I mean, you have to like, you go within to like, your higher self is not corrupt. Your higher self is only love. It's the ego that you're referring to. When you connect to your higher self and you listen and you feel and you have that connection, you can feel what's right and what's not right, what feels good to you. Deep down, you know what feels good and what doesn't. It's a practice. You have to practice it. It takes time to like hone in on that, you know, but you just have a deep knowing that, man, something's not right. Yeah. I mean, of course. And hey, what's up, Presley? I was just thinking of you, brother. Actually, I sent you an email, by the way. I don't know if you got it or not. Yeah, it's like it takes practice, man. It's like honing in on your psychic senses, you know. You have to, and like that connection with your higher self. You have to be, I've talked about this a lot on this channel. You have to be becoming friends with your higher self. You have to be communicating every day. And in whatever fashion that is, your higher self is not going to just drop you information unless you're like connected and you're practicing and you're trusting. You have to trust what's coming through. Like, for example, this morning I sat down and Luna was actually guiding me through something. Oh, you haven't? Okay. Yeah. I sent you an email this morning. I don't know, about a half an hour ago, probably 20 minutes ago or something like that. Well, I'll just tell you, like, I don't know if you've been texting me or not, because I've been getting a bunch of texts from random numbers, and then they're like, hi, how you doing, and blah blah blah, and then I write them back and I'm like, who's this, and then they don't answer me, so I delete it. So I don't know, if that could have been you or not, so I wanted to like verify that I wasn't like deleting your text message by accident. And then I also wanted to know, we're having an event on Sunday, and I was inviting you to the event. We're doing a Kundalini activation group. We already got about 7 people, I think. I'm going to try to shoot for more, even more than that. And so I want to see if you want to come or not. It's Sunday, 10 a.m. Me and Luna are doing it together on Zoom. So I sent you an email. So yeah, let me know. You can let me know in the email. You could let me know on here. You could not let me know. Oh, wait, that's right. Forget it. It's Super Bowl. Never mind. I know you're not. I don't even know why I even asked. I totally forgot. Super Bowl weekend. You're busy. Yeah, I've been going through it, man, this week. I'll tell you that much. So, I realized that my body's been speaking to me, and I'll talk about it here, because it's good for everybody to know, man. This is what we have to do going forward, like listening to our bodies, man. I literally, okay, so let me just tell you a briefing of what's been going on. So I've been having like random, like, and it literally isn't like it's shooting in my throat, but it was like acid in my throat, okay? And it was like moving up and down like a volcano or something. And I literally would wake up all of a sudden with it like shooting in my throat, and I was like choking. Okay, good. Um, yeah, I know it's Super Bowl, so I got to tell Luna, forget it, you're not coming, because it's like Super Bowl. Yeah, I totally forgot. So yeah, so I woke up with this shooting in my throat, and um, it wasn't pleasant, man. I wake up and I'm like choking and coughing, and for like trying to clear my throat for like a good 10 to 20 minutes, and it's like you're woken up out of your sleep, and it just was not pleasant. Trust me, I would not wish it on anybody, man. And I was experiencing other stuff with like in my chest and whatnot, and I knew that something was shifting. And so then if you guys remember, I fasted for like 72 hours and it didn't happen. So I'm like, okay, this is like showing me something, like I'm fasting and I'm not experiencing it. And then I eat something and then it does happen. But it doesn't happen until I sleep. Okay. And right away, like I got my higher self and I got guidance, and right away I knew I had to change my diet, I had to alter my diet. And I knew some of the things I was eating, even though it was still semi-healthy, um, it still was not what my body wanted. Well, yeah, but it's I mean, that's just like a medical term, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like the food that I'm eating is not what my body wants, and my body's trying to tell me, yo, you need to change what you're eating. And that's the thing. Most people don't listen to that. And they just, like, the doctor tells them it's acid reflux. So they take like, what is that, Pepto-Bismol or something? I don't know. Something for heartburn or whatever you call it. And it's really just the food you're eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I went ahead, like I said, I fasted, nothing happened. Next thing you know, last night, I had a salad and some hummus. Nothing happened. I slept beautifully. I literally probably woke up like twice to go to the bathroom, and that was it. And so my body's telling me, yo, like, are you listening? And I wasn't listening, even though I was listening. I wasn't. and it got louder and louder. And I was like, F this, man. Like, I can't do this no more. And then it went further. So then like 2 days ago, no, it was like Tuesday. Then Tuesday, so yeah, maybe that's like 2 days ago. I don't know. But on Tuesday, I went to go sit down, and this was after it happened that night. So it happened Monday night again, and it was really bad. So Tuesday morning, I sat down to meditate, and as I sat down, I coughed really hard, and my back completely went out of alignment from me coughing. Like it popped in like my lower spine. And I know that has also to do with like the root chakra being cleared and the ascension symptoms we're all experiencing. But at the same time, it was for me to wake up, really, really wake up and be like, okay, all right, I did fast, but like I have to change my diet completely. Like, you know, and that's what happens. Like our bodies are telling us things, and you either want to listen or you don't. And then it turns to you getting some, not you, but it turns to people going to like over the counter stuff to suppress it because they don't want to deal with it, but like not listening to what their body's actually telling them to do, you know? Like they know they shouldn't be eating that thing that they're eating, but they still are eating it. And, you know, regardless of what they're experiencing, you know? And I'm like, oh, hell no, man, I'm done with this. Like I hear you loud and clear, and I'm changing it. So like I said yesterday, so now 2 days I have not experienced it. And I haven't been, I didn't eat what I was eating when that possibly happened, you know? So, so yeah, I just wanted to share that little story. It's been a journey this week but the back, there's still pain there. The muscles are sore, but it's getting better. And I'm on a different, I switched on, I went on a better track, you know? And, so this is like kind of what we're being shown as we go forward, to listen what our bodies are telling us, what we're being told by the higher self, just in general, you know? And, so yeah, this week, you guys haven't seen me live too much, this week. And in general, I think, oh yeah, that's right. We haven't posted it, but me and Luna have a live on YouTube on Saturday. I think I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not to everybody. And I don't know if you'll be able to be there or not, Presley, but I know you're, you know, whole weekend you're going to be running around and whatnot. So, we're probably going to do a live for like an hour on Saturday. We were going to do, I wanted to do the live with Truthwave and Eric, but Eric is, he's going to be, families visiting him this weekend. So it's not going to happen this weekend. And it's better anyway, because it's Super Bowl weekend, and you're going to be busy, Presley. 10 a.m. Eastern on Saturday. No, I'm sorry. 9 a.m. It's going to be probably like 9 to 10. We haven't, I don't think we made a thumbnail, or maybe we did. There might be a thumbnail for it on the live page. I thought she did, actually. I can't look. If I look, then I'm going to, you know, be disconnected. So I think there's a thumbnail and there's an actual notification set up for it, because I remember her making a thumbnail for it, and I remember seeing it under the live tab. So yeah, when you guys get a chance, go check the live tab. I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's 9 to 10 on Saturday. And then we were going to do and Luna actually said she wanted to join possibly the discussion with me, Truthwave, and Eric, but she's not like putting it out there, but she feels very excited about joining it, which is cool. So we may have a female panelist. Okay, good. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, cool. So yeah, go everybody, and tap that notification on the thumbnail for Saturday, because Me and Luna will be live for the first time in a while. It's been a while, a long time. Shit, it might have been since last year, maybe even. And she may join the panel with me and Eric and Victor, so that'll be cool too. I told her you don't have to come to every one of them, but you can do whenever you feel called, man. Join if you want. That would be really. I think it would be dope. Like the three of us plus her, that would be a really cool panel. So what we're gonna do is, before you got on, Presley, I'm going to message Truthwave after I get off the live, and we're going to plan on next week. So we're going to probably do a live next week sometime with the panel, the round table. What's up, Donnie boy number 2? What's happening, brother? Okay, I got to go. God bless you all. Make sure to drink water for the acid reflux, especially before bed. As for the back, be careful of your spine. Thank you, Hippie G. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I'm drinking water, man. I got the water right here, and I'm drinking the coconut water too. Yeah, keep subbing, man. Thank you for subbing, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're going to be doing a panel next week. So it's probably going to be next week. Maybe Saturday next week. That might be the most, like 10:30, I would think, maybe 10:30 Eastern. When, after Truth Waves meditation. Jack, what's going on, brother? So let me ask you a question, Jack, while you're on here, man. No, it's all good, brother. It's all good, man. Let me ask you a question, brother. While you're on here, we'll ask everybody, how do y'all feel about all the disclosure that's about to come forward? Like all the corruption in the GOV and the FB, the 3-letter agencies, and all the, oh my God, guys, like now it's time to get our popcorn ready. Right? This is what's going to bring peace all over the world, man. I don't know, man. I'm my favorite YouTuber, to be honest with you. It's getting spicy, right? I'm saying, man. Today marks a huge staple, man. I mean, most of us have been waiting for this for 40 something years, 50 years, 30 years. Like I've been waiting my entire life, 46 years. Like I've known of the corruption, and I'm like, oh my God, here it go, boy. It's go time. Like the normies are gonna start rolling, their heads are gonna roll when they start hearing about all the corruption, right? Oh, it's getting spicy, man. It's time to get our popcorn out. I'm so excited, man. Like this guy is moving so fast and just like laying the smackdown on everything, man. And this system that Dodge has, which I heard is like this quantum system that's able to track where everything's been going and who's been taking kickbacks and all this kind of stuff. And then when they start disclosing the 3 building thing, oh my God. And you guys know what I'm talking about, and why and how some mysterious paper airplane flew into like a records thing, you know what I'm saying? And like, if you know what I mean with my my puzzle putting together skills. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, as all the dominoes start falling, man, with the 3-letter agencies, the IR, the CI, the FB, you know what I'm saying? Like all these things where the clock is going to turn to 0, the DEB clock, because of all what's been taken from everyone, you know what I mean? Like, you guys know what I'm saying. Oh man, it's getting spicy, man, and I'm here for it, man. And this is what we all came here for, man. This is why we're here at this time. And it's like, wow, man. Like, wow. Like I'm getting chills, man. It's like I get emotional, man, with this because it's like I know about it all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like nothing is going to surprise me. But the fact of the matter is it's finally happening. And I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. And just as long as if you're not aware of it, I urge you to detach from anything that is currently a fixture or a system, because very soon there's a very good chance that it won't be around anymore. And we're getting to that point, and it could be even restaurants and food and different things that you are used to or comfortable with. It's about time, like, start detaching from all of it, because you know, change is coming, and 2025 is bringing massive change, and it's already starting to unfold, you know. And it's exciting, man. I know, like, yeah, a lot of people that are still you know, entangled in a lot of it. Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. That's why I'm saying the more you can detangle from these things, the better off you're going to be. The more grounded and centered you're going to be, because it's going to get chaotic, man. Chaos is coming, man. But you don't have to have it in your world. In your internal world can still be at peace. If you find that way to not be associated or entangled in all these different types of systems and the way they've been and the way they are and these expectations, you're going to be a lot better off, man. And it won't be a surprise to you, you know. But there's going to be a lot of people that have already been finding out, like with a lot of these celebrities, like the DID one, you know. And if you idolize this individual, you know, your world is like coming crashing down. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a lot of this is going to happen, where people are going to be revealed as to what they've been doing for probably your entire life. You know, and I'm just trying to be here to like ease the to help you to ease it, so that you don't, you know, that you're not surprised when it happens, because it's coming and it's already being shown to us. Just as I was shown a bunch of things this week with my back and with the things I was eating. And I knew intuitively I had to change. I'm like, okay, like I got to change. This is like, I'm not going to suffer any longer. And you know, some people, they don't care. They'll continue to suffer. I'm not one of them. Like, I'm like, okay, you know, no food or nothing I could eat could, you know, be better than me suffering. You know what I mean? I would rather not suffer. And if it means me having to let go of this certain thing, then I'm okay with that. You know, and that goes for anything. And that's what I mean by letting go of things, letting go of material things, letting go of people you identified with as oh, this was an idol of mine, or you know what I mean, like letting go of all that false stuff, because it's the dominoes are falling. And I hope that you can metaphorically understand what I'm saying, because you know, and you get what I'm saying, because these are the times, man. 2025 is all about reveal and disclosure and the collapse of what no longer is serving humanity's highest good. And it's going to be different the way that it looks for everyone, you know, but the time is now, man. This is what we all came here for. And I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I've strapped my seatbelt on. I'm ready for that roller coaster ride. I'm ready. Like I've been ready. I've been waiting patiently. But as I've been waiting patiently, I've been frustrated and angry and sad. Because, man, as a kid, to know all this stuff as a kid And then to be like, how do you change this? And then having to go through, you know, your young childhood into young adulthood to being an adult and still nothing changing. And then being like, how are you going to like play a part in this changing? Like corruption, for example, you know, in all the systems, and the pH one, in just every single one, man. Every single one don't even make sense. Does not serve our highest good. And I'm all about it, man. Bring the change on. And I know a lot of us are ready. And I know damn well I am. So, you know, I know that I'm you know, ranting about this right now, but I'm excited because it's a long time coming, and this is going to change the trajectory of humanity. And that's why so many people have been saying that we will be unrecognizable after April. We will be unrecognizable by the end of the year, because there is massive change coming, and it's okay, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be amazing. And I can see the other side. And that's why I am so hopeful and optimistic at what is happening, and that this is much needed and has been needed for a very long time. And I know everybody knows this, because it's like you got such imbalances in society, people making millions and billions of dollars, and then you have people making nothing, you know, and or people even living in tents or on the street, you know, and it's such an imbalance that it's like it doesn't even make sense. And then you have people that can go and they invest in like these different, you know, markets, and then you got people that are pushing it up and pushing it down, and you know, people becoming wealthy, and you know, people not losing everything, and but then having those inside connections to move things the way you want them to move. You know what I mean? Like, that's just despicable and wrong, and I don't agree with any of it, and I don't think I don't think it's right, and I don't even know how people even eat a meal in peace or go to sleep at night, you know, when there's so many people suffering with health conditions, financial conditions, just everything, you know, and not having compassion for people suffering, you know, and just I don't know, man. It just doesn't. It's like, but the month of February is all about the heart opening and being in your heart, you know, and I feel like we're totally coming back to loving one another, community, compassion for one another, kindness for each other. You know, I truly trust and believe that these are the times. These are the times that we've all been waiting for. This is the times that we came here for, that we chose, that we agreed, that we said we would be here for, that we would play a role. Especially if you woke up many, many years ago, you're going to assist the normal people that are clueless as to what's happening. You're going to be assisting them. Because let me tell you what, man, they're going to be angry, and their heads are going to roll, and they're going to be pissed off, you know, that they've been lied to. And a lot of us have already known this for a long, long time. And so your job and skill is going to come online real quick to help and assist, you know, the ones that are confused and lost. And I couldn't be more happy, or I couldn't be more optimistic. I couldn't be more this is like a next level, man. This is like we've hit this pivotal point that a lot of us that we've been waiting for this now can see the light. as the lists start coming out of exposure. And wow, man, wow, what a time in human history, man. What a time to be alive, man. What a time. Like, I mean, you could have incarnated 1,000 years ago, and it was a lot worse than it is now. And the fact that a lot of us can see ahead because of what we've been experiencing and what we've gone through, I have such peace with it, because I know that the darkness always comes to light. The truths, the lies always get revealed. Somehow, man, somebody trips up. It's like the woman or man who cheats, and then accidentally leaves something open, or they forget to lock their phone, or something happens where the lies come out. And it always happens, always. It's only a matter of time. And what do you think's happening now? The lies are coming to the light. It's like, yeah, man, I don't know. I just deeply grateful, man. I'm deeply grateful to be alive. I'm deeply grateful to be here on this YouTube channel, sharing these messages to you all. I know Luna is as well. We're going to be going live on Saturday, guys. We haven't gone live together in a long time, so definitely you do not want to miss it. It's going to be potent and powerful. 9 a.m. Eastern time on this channel, YouTube live. Me and Luna have a couple events. We have a free one on Eventbrite on this February 13th, 10 a.m. Eastern. If you want to come to that, Presley, you can come to that. That's not the Super Bowl. That's February 13th. It's Kundalini activation. It's going to be powerful. Trust me, man. You're going to be taken on a sound journey that I'll just say that. You can read more about it on our website. You can go. Luna did a whole web page about it. Just go to darenandluna.com. The links to Eventbrite are on there. There's an energy exchange one on the 27th. Get your tickets, because whether you're going to come to the free one or the energy exchange one, they're limited, because we're only going to have a certain amount of people. Once we reach that amount, we're capping it off. So definitely get over there. We just put them up on Eventbrite like the other day, I think this week. So you still have time. February 13th and February 27th, both 10 a.m. Eastern. You can come to both too if you want. Anybody watching, if you watch the replay of this, if you're on the live, whatever. And then we got a few other live YouTube events we're gonna do. I don't know the dates yet. I do, but I don't have the calendar in front of me. I'm gonna have to print the calendar out. But we're doing this one Sunday. We did one last Sunday, and it was so powerful. We had a bunch of people there, and we're going to do it again on this Sunday. And then the two events that are open to the public are the 13th and the 27th at 10 a.m. Eastern on Eventbrite. So you can search us up on Eventbrite too, which is Daren and Luna. Or you go to our website, darenandluna.com. There's a Kundalini activation page, which has the Eventbrite events on it. And you can just click it and then sign up. And it's on Zoom. And it's going to be with both of us. And it's going to be powerful. So if you are able to, we would love to have you there. And it will be transformational. Trust me when I tell you that. And fun and exciting, and all of it. So So yeah, man, the month of February, man, we're just getting started, man. We're just getting started. Things are just starting to ramp up and accelerate. And I mean, hell, everything's going so much faster too. But I can't be more excited, man. And I thank everybody for tapping the like button, subscribing to the channel, joining these lives, watching our video content we put up. There's some new videos I put up on YouTube from Luna that she just recorded, some fresh new content, so you can go check that out as well, and much more to come. Yeah, I can't be more excited. How's everybody doing, man? I know this has been a long introduction by me. 51-minute introduction. But I knew that a lot of it had to be said because we're in times of just the dominoes are falling, man. And you've got to be just an observer. You've got to be just an observer. If you're not, you're going to crumble with it. And that's not to say fear, man. That's not to put anybody in fear. It's just I mean, if you're on this video or if you watch the replay, like you're getting guidance right now, and to listen and start doing it, as things go forward, because it's going to happen more and more this year. And that's not to like put anybody into fear, man. It's just, yo, like start letting go of shit that you're entangled in, and just be the observer. It will serve you so much better. You'll be at so much more peace. Be the observer and grab your popcorn. Grab your popcorn and just watch the movie, because it is a movie. And if you could just be the observer and just eat your popcorn and watch, you're going to be so much better off. I promise you that. Trust and believe you will be at peace. You'll be watching it, and you will be just lifted and brought right into the golden age, right into the age of love, right into the new earth where we've all been waiting to go to. And again, it's not like we're going to leave and go physically somewhere. It's a state of consciousness. The new earth is already here. It's just we're going up in consciousness to be able to see the new earth. And it's been here all along. We just haven't been able to see it because we've been at these lower vibrations, these lower frequencies. And the more we raise our frequency and our vibration and our consciousness level, then we see the new earth. We see everything from a lens of, I see the new earth. Like everything is all, like, even buildings are not in the same place. They're different. Maybe even the restaurant that was in that spot is gone and it's a new restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, that's what happens as you raise your consciousness, raise your vibration. It's happening on a collective scale right now. And it's been. So, like I said, man, the best thing that you can do is observe. Is be the observer. And what do they call them? The circus, not workers, but the circus, because it's the circus, and now it's time to go to the circus and watch the circus. And I laugh only because, man, it's like, the corruption is so deep. Is so deep that, and has been going on for so long. And it's just like, I'm on the other side, man. I'm just like, I forgive you, whoever did whatever you did, and I send you a lot of love. But you know what? I'm the one laughing, because now whatever you did is now going to be revealed. and the lies are coming to the light. And we're going to see all these different systems functioning in a different way, in a better way for humanity, for our highest good. And you're going to see so much less suffering. And that's why I laugh, because I'm like, finally, this is like redemption. This is like we're waving the flag. Like I feel like Rocky, Sylvester Stallone standing on top of those stairs like this, you know, singing the Eye of the Tiger, man. You know what I mean? Like so many of us, man, have gone through so much. And it's like about time that these individuals or groups or whatever that have been doing whatever they've been doing, or systems, or, you know, it's like I saw my dad go into these systems 3 different times, and it wasn't for his benefit. It was like for greed and money, and he was just a number. When I took him the last time before he died to the hospital, and he was in the ICU or whatever, the emergency room I think he was in, and I walk in there, and it's like they all, and I don't, and listen, at the end of the day, man, I don't judge any of those doctors or nurses or anything. They're working so many hours that they are overworked, and they're numb to even you being a human being. You're just a number. You know what I mean? Like, they go in there, they have no emotion or connection to you. It's like they do their job, and whether you live or die, they have no emotion to it anymore. They're numb to it because of how long they've been doing it. And I'd love for a doctor or nurse to speak out on here, you know, because I could feel it. I could just see them as they walk in there. They had no emotions. It was like 15, 20 doctors and nurses in there coming in and out, and they're taking blood and blah, 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 and this and that. And then, like, I don't know, no more than like an hour, a couple hours, they gave him so much fentanyl, he stopped breathing. You know? And there was no emotion, man. I literally was out of that room down the hall when he stopped breathing, and I saw my sister walk out, and I knew something was up. I was on the phone with his sister, trying to see if she wanted to speak to him. And lo and behold, I see my sister walk out of the room, and I knew something. I could feel it intuitively. I could feel it, like something happened. And I walked, I said, I gotta go. I like was getting off the phone. She didn't want me to get off the phone. And I ran over there in front, and I could see him just gone, his tongue out of his mouth, and he was gone. And I literally was running back and forth, which anger is healthy. You know what I'm saying? I was releasing it, and I was running back and forth, like right in front of his room. And if you've ever been in the emergency rooms, they have these glass sliding door things with curtains, you know, and I could see him in there. And as I see him, I got more emotional and started crying even more and punching the air and just like, no, this can't be fucking happening. I'm sorry for cursing. Yeah, I forget that sometimes kids come on here, but it was like I was saying the F word and screaming and crying and in the hallway of the emergency room, saying this can't be happening. You know what I mean? Because like the day before, me and him were walking up and down stairs, like 2 flights of stairs, and you know, and we were just in Virginia Beach, and we were walking onto the beach, and I walked around the city with him, and he was holding the umbrella, and we went into like a restaurant and got to go food. And like literally this was like the weekend, and then he passed away on like Wednesday. He went into the emergency room, and that was it. And it was like, the reason I bring it up is because we're you know, it was like he was just like a number. There was literally no emotion connected, you know. And that's a lot of humanity, man, walking around like zombies and numb to everything, you know. And we came here to be feeling beings. That's why we came here, like, to Earth, to experience like eating food and just being physical. And with being physical comes emotions and feelings and sensations, you know? But a lot of us were conditioned and brainwashed in schools as a young kid, told that, oh yeah, like, no, you can't be angry. Like, you know that, like, you're wrong for being angry. Stop being angry. Or, no, crying is bad. Like, I experienced that. Being told that, crying is going to make you sick when it's the total opposite. I don't even know where anybody would even like get that from, as, oh, crying's going to make you sick. When it's such a healthy release. But yet most men don't cry, don't have emotion, don't feel, are numb, and that's not why you came here. You came here to be deep in your body, to feel, to be present, to be here and now. And I never felt more than I felt in my life when he was laying in that hospital bed and I saw him transition, and I wasn't even in the room when it happened. And for something like that to happen when I saw him heal himself in 1997, which I've talked about on here before. And then to see like, oh yeah, okay, we'll just drug him until he doesn't breathe anymore. Like what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why aren't more people sharing about what they do and how they keep themselves a certain way, or what they do, or, you know what I mean? Everybody, it's like been such a secret for so long. And that's what's so amazing about what's happening in the GOV, because it's like a reflection. It's literally a reflection of how we've been keeping everything a secret. Like, I literally remember when I was living in South Florida, right? And I would be pet sitting for my sister because she had a pet sitting business. And I did like sleepovers at people's jobs. And these were at people's properties that were like $40 million, some of them 20, 10 million. I lived in like a 45 minutes from South Beach in Miami. So I was like in Palm Beach and Broward County, which, there was properties, like I said, they could get up to like 100 million, and I'd be walking in some of these neighborhoods, walking their dogs and seeing all these people home doing, just home. And they're not even that old, I would say like 40, 50 years old, 55, looked really young. Like, what did they do to have that wealth, to be free like that and not have to go to a 9 to 5, and they're just sitting at home on a Tuesday morning, catching sun on their beach chair in their backyard at the pool, and I would be like, how are they home? All these people are home, like I'd be just walking in the neighborhood, and it's like, I always remember as I grew up, like, nobody would talk about what they did to get to where they are. You would just know, oh, this person is really super wealthy, or this person is really healthy, or, whatever. Like, they'd never talk about their journey getting to where they are. You know what I'm saying? You would just see, oh, they're driving a Bentley now. Oh, they're on Instagram, like traveling on a private jet to like Cozumel. It's like, but like, you never like hear their story or their ups and downs or their journey. And they, not only that, I remember many times like trying to even ask, like, what'd you do? Like, what'd you do to get to where you are with your health? Or how do you keep yourself so peaceful? Or, and it's like, everyone would just be secretive about it. Like, oh, I'm keeping this to myself. I'm not going to tell you, how I did it or what I'm doing on a daily basis. You know what I mean? And I like never understood that. Like, wouldn't you want to share what you did to get to the point that you're at? But it's like, why is it got to be secret? And then if they do share it, it's like they charge for some astronomical amount for like some seminar or workshop or something like that, And I really never understood that. and or they wouldn't tell you what they do, or just any of it. And I was like an open book, man. I would just share, you know, like if I've done whatever I've done, I'm more than willing. Like now I've changed, because before I didn't want to change. I didn't want to share, because that's just the way I was taught, because of living in the around that, you know. And I was always wondering how, and now it's so interesting how the universe is reflecting it back, how now all these agencies and people are being exposed, and it's being put on the world stage in front of our faces, what they did and how they did it, whether it was like done in a a good practice, or it was corrupted. You know what I mean? Either way, it doesn't matter, because they're one and the same anyway. But the fact of the matter, now it's being revealed. Oh, you got all these kickbacks, like $86 million in kickbacks. Now we know how you did it, how you got it, where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Because again, a lot of these people, even in South Florida, man, I'm sure they're entangled in a lot of it. And then most of them are probably corrupted themselves, and their practices and how they gain their wealth, or whatever they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh my God, just from the top to the bottom is going to just be revealed. And it's interesting how this talk is coming back in full circle, how that is just a mirror and a reflection of how we've been keeping everything a secret. And it even goes back to like going to the supermarket and buying some processed food, and you're told that this is the ingredients, and in actuality that's not really what they're actually putting in it, but you think that that's what they're putting in it. Or how a lot of these fast food restaurants are like showing calories and blah 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 and this and that, and it's like, is it really the truth? But now it's all starting to come out, the lies, like, oh yeah, that's not really what we were putting in that food. Maybe we were adding something in there a little extra to make it more addictive. Maybe we were, you know what I mean? Like, this is all coming to the light, man. Foods are going to change. Systems are going to change. The way we exchange energy is going to change. Every single thing is changing, man. I was saying this for years, man. Like, I could literally, it's gotten so to the point where like things are so hidden and are so big that everything is hidden, like the medical, it's everything, and so you just don't even know like what you're consuming, what you're doing, because everything is run by some big huge system. And I'm like, well, it's like almost I could like, I could grab like some poop that a dog pooped out, and this may be gross, guys, but hey, this is what it's about. Maybe me explaining it the best way for you to understand it. And it's like, I could grab up some poop from like a dog or something, and there's no disrespect to anybody, man, because it's all of us. It's all of humanity. And this is why things have to change and come back to like, small, like, family owned things that are handmade and hand created, the food and whatever, it's all made with love, but it's like, I could like put it in the bakery, like, and put it in a bag and put some sugar on it or some chocolate syrup, or make it like look edible, and then put on the thing on the oh, this is brownies, I could put whatever I want on that label as far as ingredients. I don't even have to disclose that it's a dog pooped it out and I picked it up off the grass. You know what I mean? Like, and I can put it in this nice packaging, make it smell good, maybe bake it, you know, put some powdered sugar on it, some chocolate syrup, maybe some whipped cream, you know what I mean? And like, no one really questions it. Oh, that looks really good. And I'm going to get it. Oh, it tastes amazing. And never questioning what was actually in it. And who are you really going to question? Because, I mean, there's very slim chance you're going to even get close to even where the factory is, even that's actually making it, or the business. You know what I mean? So getting back to like community and farmers markets and people selling things that they've made in their kitchen, you know, and putting a few ingredients there, and you know, or even you just making your own stuff and eating your own things, you know. It's just gotten to the point where everything is like secretive. And now how funny the world stage is unraveling and revealing the secrets that have been kept for thousands of years from humanity. It's all coming in our face. How ironic is that? You know? Because like I said, man, I've been saying this for years, man. I've been talking about that analogy of like pooping in a bag or a container and putting it in a bakery, you know, and like coating it with some things and saying, oh, this is like, you know, I don't know, chocolate donut. And then people would just buy it and they don't question it and they just eat it. You know, it's like I said about like social media, you know, I mean, I'm sorry, like fast food, like you just, like I used this analogy a while ago. Like if you go to a drive-through at a fast food, if they showed everybody on a tablet the animal that they're going to be eating being killed, slaughtered before you got your food, how many people would actually take the food and eat it? Because it's like out of sight, out of mind. So like you don't think about those things. And could you actually do it yourself? Yes, there's people on here that I know have said they do it. They hunt and they do it themselves. But I know damn well I wouldn't. I'd throw that thing out the window. I'd be like, keep it. I'm not eating that. But that's just me. And that's a lot of humanity. But they it's like, oh yeah, let me just, you know, out of sight, out of mind. And just avoid and you know, oh, it tastes good, so I'm just going to eat it and not think about the ramifications or where it came from or what happened to get that product to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and now we're coming back to you know, knowing where we source things from, where they're coming from, doing them ourselves, you know? And that's what this is showing us. It's like the more I sit on here and talk about this and process it with you guys, the more I'm starting to get more downloads and shown more as to how this is going to bring us back to a place where we are shopping more local and doing things for ourselves on our land. And which when I say our land, it's like the entire planet is all of our lands, is all of our land. You know, and this whole thing of like, oh, this is mine, I bought this land and blah, blah, blah. Man, like my dad, when he transitioned, you know, everything was left behind. It wasn't his no more. So we forget that because we have been taught that how bad death is, when death is just really your transition. It's your time now to like ascend higher. You know, your soul did what it needed to do, and now it's time to move on and onward and upward, you know. And it got what it needed from this life. And it's not the end, but we've been taught that it is. You know, so I don't know, this live has been really impactful, man. I hope you guys got something out of it. If you get a chance, make sure you go back and watch the replay, because there's a lot of activations and information that you're gonna, you know, is gonna open your mind even more. And I'm just excited, man. Get excited, man, because these times are what we came here for. I promise you that, man. This is what we came here for. There's nothing to be in fear about. There's nothing to worry about, man. It's all going to unfold in divine timing and all divinely orchestrated, man. And it's all happening the way it's supposed to happen. Perfectly perfect, man. As long as you can sit back and you can breathe and receive and be the observer and not attached to any of it and just watch it all unfold. Watch the dominoes fall. Watch with your popcorn. Get your popcorn in your favorite flavor and get ready. Buckle up because it's about to unfold. And it's about to be an amazing ride, man. Because you know what? If you could see it in a different light, if you could see it in a different way that, oh my God, this is happening so that humanity can be free. Free of the chains, free of the shackles that have held us in slavery for thousands of years, man. For centuries. And we're all part of it. We're all playing a part in this unraveling, in this unfolding. And I feel for I feel for everybody. I have love for everybody, no matter what you did, because I feel like if you are involved in some way, shape, or form, you're just really far disconnected from source. You just forgot who you are. And irregardless, I still have love for you. Do I agree with what you did? Hell no. Because I suffered it just as everyone else did. You know, and yet I can still see everybody and everything from love. But it's time that, just as so many of us have had catalysts, like I just had one this week, which woke me up to change. And it was strong enough for me to say, hell no, I'm not doing this no more. So these people need this catalyst to wake them up to change. And if they don't change, then they probably won't be here anymore. They're going to transition. You know what I'm saying? But like, they're scared and running and like in fear of what's going to happen when all this stuff comes out about them and what they've been doing. And that's a catalyst to wake them up to change. And if they choose not to, and they choose to continue down that road, they won't be here no more. Because as we continue to ascend and go to these higher levels of consciousness, this greed and manipulation, all this stuff that cannot exist and will not exist. So they'll go back and they'll be purified in the spiritual realm. Their soul will, you know. And then they'll probably have to come back at some point, because their soul's going to want to come back and, you know, is going to have so much regret as to what they did and why they did it. And then there's a good chance that they're going to have done to them what they did, you know, and then learn from it. And that's just the way it works, you know. So, you know, just know that, man, things are looking up for humanity. And if you're a part of the light, and you haven't been a part of the dark sides of these things that have been going on, then, man, you have so much coming for you. So much beauty and magnificence. And this world is going to be a beautiful place. And we're headed there, man. We're headed. And this is a sign. This is why I'm so happy and lit up and excited, because this is a sign of the golden age, man. This is what we all been freaking waiting for, man. No joke. I've said in the beginning of the live, I'll say it again at the end of this live. You know, this is what we all been waiting for, man. The golden age, the age of love, free of corruption, free of the chains, the shackles, where we all can be living in harmony and peace and balanced and in community, loving one another, compassion for each other, living our purpose, doing the things that we want to do because we find them joyful and exciting, not doing it because you think you have to, because you have to pay all these bills. That's all changing, man. We're coming back to, and it has to happen because, as I said, it's not in alignment for our highest good any longer. And if it's not, the dominoes are going to fall. It's inevitable. And it's going to happen. It is happening right before our eyes. And it's happening at lightning speeds. Just as we're moving at lightning speed. Just as our bodies are upgrading in lightning speed. So I just felt I needed to share those messages, guys. Thank you for listening, man. Thank you for all the likes. I hope you guys got something out of this talk today. Hour and 21 minutes. I appreciate you all, man. And like I said, man, if you get the opportunity, come to our 2 events on Eventbrite. One is free and one is an exchange, energy exchange. One is on the 13th of February. One's on the 27th. It's Kundalini activation. You can go to our website. You can sign up for free. It's on darenandluna.com under links, the links page. And there's 2 Eventbrite links. And you sign up for the free one on the 13th. Like I said, when it fills up, it fills up. Because we're capping it off at a certain amount of people. Even though it's free, we'd love to have a zillion people in there. But we're capping it off because, we want to make sure we're holding space and, our energy is not getting depleted. And so we have to have a certain amount of people. So once that fills up, then that's it, Will we do more of them? Yes, of course. But, definitely, I'm not sure when. So definitely, go to darenandluna.com and sign up. And then the one on the 27th is another one, which is an energy exchange one. And that will be the same. We're going to cap it off at a certain amount of people. So definitely don't wait to sign up. Just go to darenandluna.com/links. Also sign up for the free newsletter. Join us on Patreon. Join us on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe, share, like, comment if you're vibing with what I'm talking about. And there's more to come, man. We're going to be doing a live panel this week with me and 2 other guys and 1 female, Luna. So make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you're subscribed so you get notified. We haven't put a thumbnail or anything up for that yet, but me and Luna will be going live this Saturday. So definitely join us. I love you all, man. Thank you again for being here, for listening, for hopefully implementing some of this stuff into your life. Just remember, man, be the observer. Detangle from all this stuff happening in the outer world, man. Just get your popcorn with your favorite flavor, sit down and enjoy the ride. And be the observer. You will see how much more peace you will be in. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Take care of yourselves and each other. From my heart to yours. I'll see you in the next live, in the next video, somewhere around the world. Let's go!